Has it ever happened to you? You hear a story about yourself and, in complete bewilderment, can't recall a single detail of it. That must be quite a strange feeling. What does it feel like to walk, talk, and interact with your surroundings and be none of the wiser in the morning? The behavior of sleepwalkers or somnambulists can be quite extravagant. One 17th century work cites the story of a sleepwalker who crossed a river on stilts without waking up. An Italian noble who suffered from sleepwalking allegedly played the clavier and rode on horseback during his episodes. Although such cases are rare, people do sometimes perform complex tasks during sleepwalking. Cooking, driving, and even acts of violence, up to and including murder. However, these incidents are extremely isolated. Most sleepwalkers only perform relatively simple movements like walking. A person will often stand up from bed and start dressing up or just grabbing items and moving them around. On the surface, all sleeping people look similar. The same can't be said about their brain activity. In truth, the brain doesn't really fall asleep. It's always at work. However, it goes through several modes of operation during the sleep cycle. The first three, falling asleep, light sleep, and slow wave sleep, are parts of the non-rapid eye movement phase, responsible for physical recovery. The fourth stage, the rapid eye movement phase, plays an important role in forming memories and maintaining mental health. Sleepwalking episodes occur during the third stage, when instead of entering the REM phase, the body partially wakes up. As a result, a sleepwalker is stuck in a transitory state. While their motor neurons are ready to receive and enact commands, the brain is still deep in slumber, not having yet reached waking consciousness. Sleepwalking episodes can last from a few seconds to half an hour. A person's eyes usually stay open during the process, but they're glazed over. When the episode ends, people usually return to bed and continue sleeping as normal. Sometimes one might wake up in the middle of their sleepwalking, which can be extremely disorienting. So why do people experience sleepwalking episodes? Science still doesn't have an exact answer. It is known, however, that sleepwalking is much more common in children than in adults. One of the hypotheses states that many of the growth hormones that are produced during the REM phase might trigger the partial waking of the body. Another theory posits that because of children's relatively underdeveloped central nervous system, some neurotransmitters that restrict movement during sleep aren't properly sensed, which sends the child on their nighttime journey. Generally, sleepwalking is a normal occurrence for children and teenagers. It's almost never tied to any sort of violence and usually doesn't require medical attention. Most of the time, the episodes stop happening on their own as the child is growing up. However, in adults, sleepwalking is most likely a sign of depression, stress, sleep deprivation, alcoholism, and many other issues. Sleepwalking can also occur as a side effect of some psychotropic and psychoactive medications. The propensity for sleepwalking might also partially be an inherited trait. So what should you do if sleepwalking episodes become a serious issue for you? First and foremost, people suffering from sleepwalking should maintain a regular sleeping schedule. There is also different medication and therapeutical techniques, such as hypnosis and scheduled awakening. Although the image of wandering through the night might seem romantic, anyone anxious about their sleepwalking should see a licensed professional.